right here, right now. In this divine moment, I come to recognize God. God, the one life, the one power, the one love, the one presence, the one intelligence, the one source of wisdom and abundance and prosperity. All God. I recognize God as the source, the supply, the never-ending wellspring of everything that's happening in this world, everything that's happening beyond this world. I recognize God as all. The Alpha and the Omega, the all of all, the I am that I am. And I know I am a divine expression of this one, a divine impulse, a divine creative spark of God's great life. So I know that my life is merely an expression of God's life, whole and complete, nothing missing, nothing absent, the very definition of perfect. And as I know this truth of my life, I know this must be true of all life. Everyone, everywhere, must be a divine living expression of the one, of God. It could be no other way. God, present and expressive and active and living and operating as my hands, my breath, my heartbeat, and as the heart beats the lives of everyone, everywhere. No matter what. No matter what. Knowing God lives and moves and breathes and has its being as my life, I know the same truth of everyone that hears these words. God breathing, living, laughing, loving, crying, as each one, as everyone. And so knowing this truth, knowing this divine truth, I speak this word for each one that hears these words. I claim for everyone a deep, deep sense and a deep, deep experience of recognizing God operating through and as all life. I speak this word for every center, every minister, every practitioner, every member of this grand and glorious thing we call the Centers for Spiritual Living. And I know the perfection, the majesty, the magnificence is revealing itself moment by moment by moment, day by day, through the activities, the events, the ideas, the experiences, the opportunities of life. I speak this word, and I claim for everyone that hears a deep experience of knowing that everything necessary to bring forth this grand vision of a world that works for everyone is already happening on the planet, that all the right pieces, all the right people, all the right opportunities are already collaborating to bring forth this grand mission and vision, awakening humanity to its spiritual magnificence, creating a world that works for everyone. And so I know there are countless hands, countless individuals, countless unique ministries emerging and evolving and growing and expanding and even contracting and closing in service to this great vision, this grand mission. I know there is something magnificent happening on the planet at this time because God's alive in each one, through everyone. Oh. I sit in the reverie. I sit in the knowing that God's got this. And I am right now living God's masterpiece, and I know that same truth for all. Each one living God's masterpiece. And I am grateful. Grateful for this moment, grateful for this experience, grateful for this reminder of truth. Most especially grateful to know that God's got this, and I can get my bloated nothingness out of the way. Grateful to know God's got this. And I release this word into the law, knowing it as good and very good, knowing it as done. And I let it be. And I affirm this truth by just simply saying, and so it is.